Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Cancelled Chancellor. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. His clumsy attempt at humor offended a lot of people, and it remains to be seen whether he will be able to keep his job. So we are going to look at the expression, it remains to be seen. So the best way I could talk about it remains to be seen is 두고 봐야 한다, something like that. It remains to be seen. So something is still unknown. So it remains to be seen who will win the 2024 election. So 2024년 선거에서 누가 승리할지는 미지수다. So an example would be there are two candidates, and those candidates are basically neck and neck. Now, what I mean by neck and neck, usually even in a competition setting. So think about the previous election with Yoon Suk-yeol and Lee Jae-myung. They were really neck and neck. It was very even. In the 2024 election, who knows? It remains to be seen who will win. We don't know who will win. Or, let me move this down here. It remains to be seen whether the boss will let us go home early on the night before the holiday. So, example, 사장님이 연휴 전날 밤 일찍 퇴근시켜 줄 수 있지는 두고 볼 수입니다. 두고 볼입니다. Okay, so we don't know. Basically, 아직까지 모르겠습니다. 아직까지. Whether the boss will let us go home early the night before the holiday. It remains to be seen. I guess if you want to make it really simple, it remains to be seen basically means nobody knows if or who, etc. So nobody knows who will win the 2024 election. Nobody knows whether the boss will let us go home early the night before the holiday. So, easy way of understanding it, it just means nobody knows. Okay, 2번. When it comes to talking about other ethnicities, you have to think carefully about how your words will affect people. When it comes to, that's what we're going to learn next. So use when it comes to speak in relation to something. It is a similar meaning to regarding. It's a very similar meaning to regarding. So, when we're saying subject, 주어, plus 뭐뭐에 관해서, in regards to. So here, when it comes to making decisions about money, be careful whose advice you take. So 돈에 관한 결정을 내릴 때는 누구의 조언을 받는지 조심하세요. When it comes to the Olympic Games, Korea is a strong competitor in many events. So 올림픽 게임에 있어서 한국은 많은 종목에서 강력한 경쟁자이다. When talking about the Olympic Games, when discussing the Olympic Games, when the Olympic Games is on, Korea is a strong competitor in many events. Now, let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. 두고 봐야 한다. Nobody knows. It remains to be seen. Who will be fired? So 누가 해고될지는 두고 봐야 해요. Or it remains to be seen whether this will end in disaster. So 이것이 재앙으로 끝날지는 두고 봐야 한다. 3번. When it comes to. When it comes to. When it's connected, regarding. Right? When it comes to. People often have strong opinions. When it comes to human rights, people usually have strong opinions. 인권에 관한 사람들은 종종 강한 의견을 가지고 있습니다. When talking about human rights, people have strong opinions. 4번. When it comes to is the best. I don't know. When it comes to drinking alcohol, let's say Clark. 남자 이름 Clark is the best. 술 마시는 것에 관해서는 클라크가 최고야. Clark drinks really well. Now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. Do you think that people in your country often make jokes about foreigners? Is it wrong to do so? Or is this acceptable? Give reasons for your opinion. 당신은 당신의 나라 사람들이 외국인에 대해 농담을 자주 한다고 생각해요. Yes, in Korea there's a lot of joking more jokes made about other countries. You see it all the time on like shows such as like gag concerts or SNL Korea. Some comedians there they make fun of Japanese 발음 or 사투리. 뭐 일본 사람은 한국말 저도 뭐 한국어 뭐 잘하지 않아서 사투리 있잖아요. 그래서 보통 사람들은 뭐 한국 사람들은 저를 농담만 해요. 놀리는 게 많이 받았어요. But yeah, it's you know, some people also make fun of the Chinese accent or Southeast Asian accent. But this happens not just in Korea, this happens everywhere around the world. Now, do I think it's acceptable? As long as you're not hypocritical. If somebody makes fun of your country and you feel offended, but you make fun of other countries, that's not okay, in my opinion. Anti-Asian racism seems to be getting worse in the US recently. Why is this happening? 최근 미국에서 anti-Asian 인종차별 심해지고 있는 것 같아요. 왜 이런 일이 생기는 건가요? Probably because of COVID recently. COVID originated from China, as I think is the fact, I think. And so there are a lot of countries that still put all Asian countries under one umbrella. So even if you're not Chinese, if you are Asian, you'll be considered Chinese. There are still those people in the world. And, there are crazy people all over the world in America, Australia, Korea, China, Japan, Europe, etc. There are going to be a lot of racist people in the world, but the most important thing is that usually racist people are very, unhappy with life, low educated, even if they do have, let's say, a degree in whatever, in university. I still think that people who are racist have a low, I wouldn't say IQ, but are extremely stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. They have no reason to hate other races. They just want to hate something. Anyway, that wraps it up for today, and we'll see you on the next class.
Chancellor.
Chancellor.
Clumsy.
Clumsy.
Made up.
Made up.
Not go over well.
Not go over well.
Insensitive.
Insensitive.
Go there.
Go there.